Warning: the following video contains epic awesomeness at the highest level. Your minds may be blown. You have been warned. Thank you. Hello guys, and welcome back to the second episode of Let's Build Together. I'm back with Emily.
Hello.
And we're now going over the entrances and terraforming part 2. So, I think this was shown at the very end of the last video, just me getting rid of the frame that I'd built. As I said, I should have got rid of it before I put the overlay on. I'm also then going to get rid of this random block. And I think halfway through this, I realised, why am I digging out... Yeah. And then I use the air tool, the airbrush.
But you still haven't shown me yet.
It's just...
in my timeline.
No. In this timeline, no. But I have shown you now.
Oh, yes.
So I'm starting straight off with the way I like to do ideas is I have a kind of idea in my head and then I play around with it a lot before I settle on something that I like, and I evolve it and change stuff. I don't tend to be one of these people that kind of plans everything out in very minute detail beforehand. I have to play around a bit because I find best laid plans and all that, they never go as you plan them. So I started off with a circle. Thinking in the wrong number of dimensions. That's programming for you. So I started off with a circle because I wanted circular towers. Don't shake your head at me. I saw that out the corner of my eye. And then I built it down just to try and build up this kind of tower shape. I think I originally planned on just a single tower, and then decided that I wanted to build this into the main gateway rather than having like a single tower guarding it. I wanted a tower either side to form the main arch. And as I said, it completely evolved, so again I was going to have these great big stone towers with turrets on top to begin with, and I ended up with something almost entirely different. But you'll see that as it develops. So again, this is just me building the walls. As I said in the last episode, my influence was Ironforge from World of Warcraft. I can't remember what I did next. Oh, I've made a floor effectively on the top of each one. Or no, I ringed it in and then out a bit, because I wanted to kind of flow out and then back in again. So it kind of gave it a bit more shape than just having these flat towers. Then building a central tower, copying it over to the other side, realising that the dirt was a bit close here. I think I went back and fixed this later. I wish I'd tunneled this out a bit more, because it kind of encrops a bit once the final thing's done, but it turns out alright. So I then built the bridge in between. And then I was trying to decide here what I wanted to do in terms of the archway. So I played around with a few ideas. So, what should be our nerdy reference of the day today then?
Nerdy reference?
Yeah, well we did Hunger Games and we did Aragon.
Aragon,
like dragon.
but it's pronounced Aragon, even in the films.
And we've already determined how inaccurate those were.
No, we just don't like it.
They were inaccurate. They didn't hold to the book at all.
No films do.
Exactly. So they was inaccurate. So why should it copy the pronunciation right? Says who?
Would you not, if you wrote a book, make sure that they pronounce your character's name correctly, even if they don't keep entirely to the storyline because they don't have time?
My dad still insists it's pronounced Hermione.
Oh, God. Oh, dear. Right.
Yep.
I'm not going to have any conversations with your dad in the near future about Hermione, I don't think.
At least you recognised who it was. Most people go, Hermione?
Hermonini.
Hermonini. Yeah, so okay, nerdy references. Check!
At least my sisters will be happy.
Yes. Hi Imogen, hi Olivia, another shout out for you. You seem to crop up in a lot of episodes at the moment. But then you are good subscribers, so...
I don't think they've actually subscribed. They just watch them all.
Well, they don't own YouTube accounts to subscribe.
True.
Actually, this is a fantastic opportunity to tell you guys about the mailing list. So what we're setting up is we're setting up this mailing list that basically means that you guys can select to get an email every time we bring a new video out, without using a YouTube account. So if you send an email to pudgecast@gmail.com, I'll repeat, that's pudgecast@gmail.com. I shall try and put an animation on the screen, if I remember. And basically, every time a new video comes out, sorry, I forgot to mention, you should have set the subject title to mailing list, and we'll add you to the list. And every time a video comes out, you'll get an email saying this video has come out. Thank you for subscribing. Blah 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 blah. General stuff. And yeah, so it's a way of doing it. So Olivia, sign yourselves up for that, because that way you'll know exactly when the video comes out.
Then you won't keep watching the same one again and again, apparently. Which I find very strange.
It's just how videos are that awesome, obviously.
Yeah, the ones you're in.
Well, yeah, that's because I'm awesome.
Oh, thanks. Won't do any more videos with you then. Obviously, I'm just not good enough.
You're a team member in the Pudgecast, which is named after me, so... Point proven. So anyway, I'm putting in some windows in the bridge and the kind of rooms that I've built in there. I will do some more editing later. I'm kind of putting in a bit of portcullis here. I realised it was dark, setting the time. And one of the important things I find in this is constantly taking a look back. This was me trying to put spikes in, but they didn't work, so I took them out. So you notice I'm flying out, I'm flying in, I'm flying out, I'm flying in. And that's just generally kind of to get no idea. Now, this was a mistake I made. I should have tunneled this out more before I built the towers, because now I'm trying to have to use the airbrush tool, and it's causing me to delete bits I've already built.
You could have just dug it out like a normal person.
Yeah, but there was a lot of stuff to dig out, so...
True.
I tabbed out again. Why did I tab out this time?
I don't know, I wasn't there.
Where are we? That was only a short time, that's alright. I remember during one of these videos, I think I remember to stop the recording, but if not, it's edited out anyway, when I had some lovely ladies come to the door.
Doesn't involve me, unfortunately.
No, they were trying to get me to vote for them.
Oh, yeah.
And they gave me sweets and stuff.
I'd forgotten that we did this around that time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's quite a while ago we've done this. It's been a while coming out. Due to our problems over Easter, and problems with the Tekkit episodes, problems with George. But we won't go to that.
No, don't drop him in it too much.
He deserves to be dropped in it.
Well, he won't ever be with you again if you don't be nice to him. Then you won't have anyone recording your TF2 Fridays.
I can do TF2 Fridays.
I can do TF2 Fridays.
Exactly!
I wanted to help, but I thought it'd be mean to steal it off of George.
You should have said. I'm sure he would more than help. I helped him out with the support classes, because I'm a medic. I'm sure he would have loved for you to come along as a heavy. For those of you who don't know, me and Emily played TF2 quite a bit, and I'm a medic. I think I accidentally managed to set the whole thing to wood then. I didn't quite catch that.
Yes, you did, by the way.
Oh, nice. I think I was trying to change the colour of the wood on the floor, but I'd grabbed everything by accident. But yeah, so me and Emily played TF2. I generally play medic, she generally plays heavy, so it works out quite well.
I play NG2 though, I'm not a complete wuss.
What do you mean a complete worse? Heavy is better than NG when it comes to wussiness.
No, but heavy you just stand there and fire a gun at everyone and hope that they die.
Engineer, you sit at the back and hit things with a wrench.
No. As an engineer, you go to the front, or you set up strategic points where you need
strategic?
You mean
right at the back?
No! Strategic points where we're having a turret or a dispenser or even teleporters. I'm not very good at putting down teleporters, actually. But having those...
Keep talking. Sorry?
Having those, yeah, in good places can, win or lose you a game.
Sorry, for those who can't see what we're doing, Emily was talking a bit quietly, so the waveforms on the Audacity were quite small. And we're back. Okay, so slight technical error. So it decided to throw an error at us and pause the video for a minute. And then when we clicked OK, it was all fine, so I don't know quite what's gone on there. But to catch up where we were, so I've built this kind of wooden plateau area at the front as kind of the top of the keep. I'm now putting in the main entrances up. As I said, the problem is with this is that it evolved so much in the time. I was really just playing around and slowly evolving this, that what it ended up with is nothing like what it started as you'll see.
This bit ends up looking really awesome.
Thank you.
I remember this bit.
Thank you very much. That means a lot to me.
Really?
Yeah.
It does look awesome.
Thank you. It's always nice to hear comments like that. Hint, hint, subscribers. Comment below.
You're terrible.
What?
Getting them to subscribe and talk to you and stroke your ego.
I have a massive ego. Is something wrong with that?
Yes.
I mean, think of all the good, YouTubers. You've got, like, Lewis, he's got a massive ego, and Total Biscuit, he's got a massive ego. Wow,
I don't
Crendor.
like him.
No, I know you don't like Total Biscuit. I like Total Biscuit. Nerdcubed, although he's...
He doesn't have an ego.
Yeah, he does.
Really?
Yeah. He's got a reverse ego.
A reverse ego.
Yeah, when, like, he depreciates himself, but he also believes he's very good at the same time.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
can't
see,
explain
that
it very
looks really
well.
Awesome.
Thank you. All I did there was I built a pattern out of stone brick stacks and slapped some cobblestone behind it to light it up.
That was not cobblestone, it's glowstone.
Glowstone, yeah. Why
You
did I
said
say cobblestone?
I have no idea. Probably because of stone steps. Or...
Aha! But I have audacity. I can edit that out, and you'll look like a crazy person.
Yeah, but now you've got to edit a lot out, and that's just going to make everything sound strange.
It was at 2 minutes. I don't know.
I win.
Yes, you too. Again. So I went back to the house now. I wanted to try and decide. I think originally I kind of wanted a pointy thing, but then I realised they're dwarves. They don't do pointy. So I kind of went for this kind of flat, very stubby design that I quite liked in the end. So I was happy. Building around with stairs, then building the inner ring. And I think I played around with some I said it again. Glowstone and stuff in the tops of the towers. I can't remember quite what I settled with. But as you can tell with this build, there's going to be out in the outdoors bit a lot. There's going to be iron bars and stone. Glowstone seems to work quite well with dwarven fortresses as well. So yeah, so I did leave some glowstone in there eventually.
Well, it kind of relates quite well, doesn't it? Really, because I mean, dwarves are mining nether and glowstone.
True. I mean, I know you were taking from Father Dirt, and they had those lamps made with a special moss.
And they also had the elvish lamps as well.
Did they? I can't remember. So this is me playing around the outside. I wanted to make it accessible up onto these kind of walkway type areas. But I wasn't quite sure what I wanted. And especially since this side was slightly smaller than the others, it kind of made it a bit awkward. But I put up these iron railings just to kind of put a bit more defence and knocked away the wall a bit. Again, I wish I'd hollowed that out a little more. And I'm tapping out again.
Don't know what that's for.
No.
I think I watched like the end of this video, you creating it, like watching you do it. But I don't remember why you did this. This was ages ago now.
Ooh, crap, sorry. Hitting the microphone. I can't remember.
Oh, there you go, you're back now.
Most likely I was changing my music. I had a lot of music on during this. Foo Fighters for those who were interested.
Oh, that's alright then. Not too bad.
Not too bad. A lot of the music I like, Emily would define as scary music.
Or just downright bad.
Wait, better than what you listen to. Anyway, so we're on to you. You're in the dark.
Yeah.
Digging, it looks like. You can barely see it.
I'm just making out the back of this waterfall a bit better. I think I do in the end actually light it all up. Yes, here we go. This is me placing a gazillion bajillion torches. I have to place so many torches. This place is so big inside, and even then it doesn't all the way.
Says you. You should see mine.
What? My mountain's so much bigger than yours.
Mine's bigger inside, though.
Really?
Yes.
Did you actually see it in its entirety inside?
Yes. I did the panoramic shots at the end of this.
Yeah, and all the back isn't built out yet where I accidentally filled it in too
Yes,
much.
no, that. But at the moment, mine's bigger inside. And you didn't light up the bit you filled in, did you?
No, that would have been impossible.
Exactly.
I also happened to find some nice ravines and things, I think. So they will be very welcome.
Still doing a lot of torch placing.
Yes. Well, I had to make it light enough so that it wouldn't look weird. Oh yes, this is all my cave exploration.
So it wasn't the bit you dug, it's just you decided to go cave exploring.
This is the ravine that I found. So this is going to make life more interesting for me once I come to making all my tunnels and things. So yeah, that should be quite fun to play with.
Right.
The only thing is it's very, very long, so I don't quite know what I'm going to do about that. Because obviously I can't have a tunnel running the full length, otherwise people are going to get lost. Which I must admit, I did try to leave. I did get lost a few times.
You get lost anywhere?
Shush! I don't get lost on campus.
Mm-hmm.
I don't!
And who dragged you around on the first week telling you where everything was?
Did you?
Yes.
I don't remember this. Oh dear.
It's only 6 months ago.
Yeah, and you expect me to remember 3 days ago and I don't.
Oh, well, that's that one been booted off the internet as well.
Yeah, weird.
We're having internet issues at the campus for some reason. But that doesn't matter, so we're not recording online, so... Yes.
So I've found plenty of caveways. I don't actually know where they all come up. I need to find out so I can find out how far away from my mountain they deviate. Because if they come up a long way away, then they might be worth, pretending that's Serda.
Well, a good way of doing it would be to effectively have a piece of paper and mark the coordinates on the map and draw them as lines.
Yeah. Although quite a lot of these caves aren't very straight.
True, but every time every time you take a turning or something, just measure the coordinate.
Fair point.
Kind of create a map.
Not my strongest point, but
I'll give you a hand.
Yay. Yeah, this is me attempting to leave the ravine. I got a bit lost, so I just decided to put down some more torches on the way. And
I don't know why you didn't just tunnel up at this point.
Yeah, that's what I did in the end.
Oh.
So here we go. This is me tunneling up. Literally just straight up. With no torches or anything. And actually I came out right in the side of my mountain, which is quite impressive.
At sunrise.
I was quite pleased with that one. Yeah, so this is my mountain sort of pretty much done. I've got a bit of overlaying things to do.
I was about to say, it looks like you're about to do some overlaying.
And of course I've got to fix up all these cross patterns that you can see on the sides and the top.
I think I gave you a hand with the overlaying, didn't I?
Yes, you did, because I didn't know how to do it.
Aye.
So, I expect this is you probably doing it now, actually.
It does look more organised.
Oh yeah, this will be you, because you're building a stack.
A frame.
Nerd pole.
Nerd pole. I'd never heard that phrase until recently. I knew of it, but I'd never heard the phrase.
Fair enough. I didn't know it existed.
Yeah, but that's for good reason.
Fair enough.
The fact that you're a noob. N-E-W-B. Not N-O-O-B.
I'm glad you made that distinction.
For you who don't know, noob is just newbie, whereas noob is obviously an insult.
I.e. Chewy.
Yes.
Bless his soul. We love him dearly, but he's not great.
No.
To be honest, neither am I when I've got a laggy laptop.
It's better than your heap of junk you bought from PC World.
Shush you, we're not going to have this conversation on air.
£600 for the worst laptop I've ever seen.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Mine's 6 years old. It cost £400 6 years ago, and it's still better.
No, it's not, because it's still really laggy trying to play Minecraft.
That's because we've got this massive mod pack installed.
Well, whose fault is it choosing the mod then?
No, it's all of these mod packs, and they make the game so much better.
Alright. But I'm never going to be able to do much with them, because of course my computer's too laggy.
Well, you just need to get you a new computer then.
No, I don't have the money for it.
It's alright, wait till the summer when I get my new computer, and you can play on my old laptop.
With the keyboard that doesn't work, and the mouse that you have to plug in, and the webcam that doesn't work.
You don't need any of those things for Minecraft.
Yes, okay. So yeah, so here I've overlaid with dirt and grass, but unfortunately I've missed slices due to my inaccuracy of cubing.
I think that's me still.
No, I think I had a go a couple of times.
Oh, okay.
I think it was me trying to fix this side. Oh, this is me doing the snow.
No, this is me.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay, I thought you had to do snow.
No, you asked me to do the snow.
Okay. Well, I had to fix the snow later on anyway.
Yeah.
So I didn't do it right.
No. Well, I was only...
I went and
you
ended
were
up-
asking whether it was possible.
I ended up doing it manually in the end.
And I was trying to stop you from changing the mountain into snow blocks.
Fair enough.
Rather than just overlaying it with...
That would have gone interestingly.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then I had this weird problem with where we'd overlaid and then got lines in the overlay. So you just get these walls of dirt halfway across my mountain that you can see I'm deleting here, because for some reason it just did this, which is really frustrating and it looks so unnatural, so I had to get rid of these.
Effectively, it was just where we'd overlaid, we'd overlapped.
Yeah, but...
So it overlaid twice, so it was twice the height of everything else.
It was just frustrating, so I had to remove all of that. And I still haven't fixed that bit that I missed. Oh, and this one's really tall.
I don't know what happened there.
I
That's
don't know,
a really
there's a
strange
couple
shape.
of those, isn't there? I think they must have been overlaid twice or something.
Don't know.
But I ended up leaving those ones a little bit.
This is you, because you're flying into things.
Oi!
Am I being truthful?
I don't always fly into things. There we go, so that's your pole taken down, your nerd pole.
Mhm.
Another wall I have to get rid of.
Jumpy, jumpy, jump. Diggy, diggy, dig. So here's those crosses you were talking about.
Yeah, this is where I noticed that I've got a real problem with all these crosses. And I have to start manually taking out bits. Because it just looks, really unnatural. I think at some point I tried adding in different types of stone as well. I can't remember actually. But I know I added in, dirt into some holes and added bits sticking out here and there, just trying to cover up this really regular shape that was really obvious that, I'd not really done it very well. So I had to spend a while, well, more than a while, going through this, trying to get this all up to scratch. So yeah, and I also tried to smooth out the walls of the ravine for Brom and Aragon, because they were a bit curvy and a bit stuck out, a bit odd. So I had to try and straighten them up a bit, just because they were just where I'd used the brush a bit much on too large a setting really. So I had to fiddle with that a fair bit as well. So yeah, this is... I don't know why you didn't cut out quite a bit of this actually, please Pete. It took so long to do. No one's going to want to watch me replace blocks.
I guess, but it was just easier just to paste all the video together, rather than trying to go through and cut out bits and not cut out other bits.
True. I see you there, checking your Facebook.
No.
Yes you are.
No.
Yes you are, you lazy poo.
Oh, sorry.
Mind the mic.
So clumsy. Yeah, I really should have cut this out. But now we're doing the audio recording, it's a bit late.
Yeah. Oh well, you guys don't mind, do you?
No, we don't.
I didn't think so.
We love you.
Yay! Oh dear.
Voice acting. Fail.
Yeah, you were actually doing ventriloquism today, weren't you, actually? You were talking to a muffin. No, you were pretending to
That was
be a muffin.
yesterday. It was yesterday evening. I was making your chocolate muffin talk.
No, that was lunchtime.
Was it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Not that much time has elapsed.
Yeah, but still.
All I did was go to lectures between 2 and 6 and then go to my friends till 9:45. And you think a whole day's gone by.
Yeah.
God.
Well, I haven't done anything, so it seems ages.
That's because you're doing...
I haven't got any lectures this afternoon.
No.
But I've done some rendering, I've done some editing for you guys, and I've done some revision.
Woo! That time of year again.
Yep, exam season's rolling round.
Again. The next 4 years of our lives. Woo!
Well, I haven't had any exams since
Yes.
last June.
Yes, well, that's because you're a smarty pants.
Not really, it's
No.
just I was lucky and didn't have any
It's because you smell.
in January.
And us chemists, we hate you.
You guys love me.
No, we don't. Right, we had 4 exams in this January.
I had none.
Exactly! And I'm doing chemistry. All my chemistry friends, we had that many exams. And now we just hate Peter because he had... Well, Pudge, whatever. Because he had no exams. And we have 6. We have 6 exams. I know some of you are probably doing GCSEs and whatever, and you're going, that's so funny because I've got like 15. I know what that was like too. I took something like 10 A-level exams in my last summer because I resat a lot. So I know what that's like too.
But I would do my GCSEs again, happily, over these exams.
Oh, yeah. GCSEs, I wish I could go back there. I actually understood what I was learning.
Likewise.
Oh dear.
I know kind of I know the maths and how to answer the question in my course at the moment, but if you asked me actually what it was on about, generally, I just don't know. Just so much of the moment is just learning for learning's sake, because later on it's going to become useful. So, yeah.
I'm just struggling to remember stuff. It's not fitting in my brain anymore, unfortunately.
Aye. You only got a little head.
Oi!
What?
Not that little.
It's better. I have a big head.
You do have a big head. You have a very big head. Mr. Ego.
Aye.
God. And I still haven't fixed that section. It's missing a load of dirt. See?
No. Oh, here you go.
It's supposed to be you fixing it for me then, because you're building frames again.
Yeah, probably.
Yes, there we go. That's it being fixed.
Yeah.
That's good.
Actually, this is you doing it. Look at the speed of the typing. Oh, never mind. It's lightning quick. That's me.
I thought it was going to be you. Oh, we've got to remove the frame again.
Ah, dig, 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 dig. Luckily, I didn't have to do this one.
True. Never mind.
Aye. See? Air sphere.
This is where I started using the air sphere.
I remember teaching you this because of to break up those cross shapes.
Yeah, because it was a lot quicker. But
Aye.
when I came back to finish off the job, I'd forgotten how to do it. And so I had to go back to manual. Which was a bit boring. So I wish I'd remembered how to, because it would have been a lot quicker.
Aye.
But never mind. Why am I back in here? Oh yeah, I know why I went back in there. Because I had big lumps in the bottom of my floor. Wanted to get rid of them.
So this is the inside of mine. I realise I missed a hole here, so I think... Oh no, this is me building. So I decided what I wanted to do. I wanted to have 2 corridors from those 2 archways, and I wanted them to loop round and connect to the adjacent corridor that's in the stone bit here. So they kind of wanted a curved down loop of stairway, as you'll see. But first it meant that I had to kind of build the upper and lower, like where I wanted to start and where I wanted to end. And then I could build the staircase, and then I could build the wall that surrounded the staircase. I'm not quite sure how I made that all connect in the end. I can't... Oh, I remember how I made it connect now, yeah. And effectively halfway down the staircase I made a doorway, but I don't think I designed that yet. So here I am trying to build the steps. And effectively what I did is I built a curve, 2 diagonals, to try and split it up. And then built a curved wall surrounding it. And I spent a lot of time replacing the stone that forms on the walls with stone bricks. I use slabs because you can run straight up slabs without having to jump. And then I believe I can begin on the other side. Yeah. Oh man, this video is long.
Don't think they'll be complaining though, really.
I guess not.
We do quite a lot of short ones, so a long one's not bad.
True. At least they can pause this. We can't exactly... I suppose we could pause both recordings, take a break, and then come back to voicing over.
We could, but it wouldn't be very,
fluid?
Yeah, that's the word. Fluid or smooth.
I realise I haven't set this to day here. But what I'd done here is I'd put some some stairs in, and they'd snapped into corners, and I went, because I remember because we'd been playing Tekkit for so long at this point that I'd forgotten all the Minecraft updates and stuff. And because we're playing vanilla Minecraft here, I could have corner stairs. And I just went, oh my god, I forgot about these! I just went crazy with them and put them everywhere.
Why am I not surprised?
So I decided that I filled in the stuff at the side with the stairs. I made links down into the corridors. Because the problem is, on the right-hand side here, there is no corridor at the moment. It is solid stone. So I had to kind of decide what I wanted to do with the corridor first before I could build the steps leading downwards. A couple of times you'll see me run back over to the other side just to get to remember how exactly it went. Like that. There you go. And run back across again. Glowstone block just to see. I think I put one on the other side as well.
Yeah, you did.
Good. Yeah. It's just taking a little while.
Oh, there you go. Join them up now.
Oh, good. So there you go. Yeah, link to the corridor. I think I start using World Edit again at some point to try and speed up replacing blocks. Yeah, there you go. That's me putting my light in. I decided to use the redstone lamp, I believe. Which is a shame we're not doing it in Feed the Beast, because Feed the Beast has these inverted lamps, which would be really nice. I think I'll hide it behind the stone anyway.
Oh, there's the candles.
True, candles as well.
They do look good.
That's a shame. Oh well. It is possible to transfer the files over like that over, but it's not easy. Ooh, man, yawn. It's a long day today. I've done a lot of stuff.
I had a 3-hour lab this morning.
Oh yeah? How'd that go?
It went well. I made purple glitter.
You made purple glitter?
Yes, it was not literally glitter. It's to do with iodine and iodide chains that they make when you put them all together and stuff. But they're called iodine polymers, I believe. So I made, the first compound I did was a purpley glitter. That came out really nice. Very light. It is literally like glitter. And then I did the same experiment again, just using my product that I'd made. And it came out a blue, grey, silvery colour. It was very odd. And then if you put it in a particular light, it went green. So, you know, it was very interesting. But that was inorganic chemistry. So, you know, everything that's not biological and things.
No. So again, this is me wishing I'd hollowed out a bit more, because I just used the airbrush to knock through the big entrance. You can see me spending quite a bit of time here, because I do quite a bit of decorating, shall we say. Although I do just paste the walls in, so they're fairly quick. You'll probably see me pause a couple of times, because I took a look at things and considered, and there was a lot of playing around here, trying to find something that looked good, but also wasn't too in the way, and things like that. I think I got a fairly good effect by the end. You quite liked it.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty awesome. But then again, you've done Let's Build a couple of times before. Not necessarily like this, but you've done Let's Build before. So you know how to kind of...
Build some creative things, yes.
You know, pause and take a look and stuff. Whereas I've never done this before, so mine is going to look a bit odd. And I have very limited knowledge of, you know, redstone and nether as well. I've only been to the nether a couple of times. So I have very limited knowledge, so if I'm doing things a bit of an odd way round, it's probably because I don't know how to do it the easy way.
So tell her in the comments.
Yes, please tell me. And I will probably be eternally grateful that you found an easier way for me to do it.
All comments that you're going to see coming back to you guys are going to be from my YouTube channel, the podcast channel. But read the end of the comment. Each one will have a dash and then who's actually replied to you. So it won't always be me that you are hearing back from. So you can address comments to George and Chewy and me. And Emily. I was getting to you. Saving the best for last.
Aww. Oi! Don't you snort at me.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
No.
Didn't think so.
What?
I wonder why I'm going out with you sometimes.
Because you love me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm now kind of played around with the wall a bit. I decided I wanted the corridor longer. I kind of didn't want you to be able to see much from the outside. You kind of had to walk in to see it all. So I'm playing a bit. There is some more going to happen to this. I'm planning on building a statue at the end, and then the entrance is either side of it. But that's something that I'm probably going to have to spend quite a while on, just trying to get that statue perfect. One of the things is we're going to use... we'd only got the panoramic view mod working after we'd built all this. So we are going to use it more for recording. So you won't see us running around in first person all the time anymore. And you will be able to watch us a bit better. So that should be a little easier. So this is me then going back and playing with the design. So at the moment I'm just copying the lamps across. Because some things don't work in...
You can't count. You kept putting them a block too low again.
I know. It's the problem is I'm leaving a gap one direction, but I'm leaving a 2 gap up and down. It's like my brain doesn't work with rectangles.
Yes, Peter. Yes.
It doesn't. It doesn't like rectangles. It wants squares.
I can see that, but as an evolved animal, you should be able to think in rectangles, triangles, and circles.
You should be able to say the word rectangles.
I can.
So what I wanted here is I thought the lamps were a bit too in your face. So what I did is I put stairs running up and down over the lamps, so you kind of caught the sides of them and it still lit up the room, but without them being so in your face. I think what I then did is I came back and where there was stone brick and not the gaps for the lights, I copied the stairs across so it formed there you go, so a solid line like that. And I copied that pattern all the way up. So this is kind of giving a kind of stone effect into the wall that kind of looks like it was kind of carved by someone. So very dwarven. That's the plan. So while we've got a little break here, while I just copy it across the other wall, horses are coming to Minecraft at last.
Oh yeah.
The horses have been around a long time in mod packs and things, and they've released a whole bunch of stuff with in the new snapshot saying, "Oh, look at all this new stuff we're going to be doing with the horses." Okay, that's been around for absolutely years. You're just incorporating the same code, but then that's what Minecraft has always done. Pistons were originally a mod, and they incorporated pistons into Minecraft.
What? So like tech it?
Yeah.
And then they were just like, just be easier.
They imported them. They were a good idea.
Huh.
And sometimes they've used the actual code with the mod creators' permissions.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, there we go then.
You learn something new every day.
We were watching a Nerdcubed episode earlier, and he came up with a new name for horses if they're the ones that live on the Mushroom Islands. Horseshoes.
Horseshoes. I didn't hear that. I missed that bit.
No, I think you were asleep at that point.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't think.
Well, no, because you would have been asleep.
Oh yeah.
You
true.
just fell asleep real quick.
We had a nap earlier. It was nice.
I tabbed out again. I was looking up the code for dark wood. So the darker colour wood, so I could use it in the command, because dark wood and wood 4 wasn't working. But I got most of it done. Switched it out for the wood. Although I realised that it made some slight errors where it's replaced the stone floor of another bit. So
Nicely done.
yeah, you never think what's on the other side of a block when you just click replace, rather than actually deleting it and putting it back. So this is me taking a look and diving back down inside because I haven't connected them up yet. You'll see when I fly inside that you can actually see the entrances yet, but they're not hooked up to anything. They'll be hooked up to this big central staircase that I'm planning. And I said there's going to be a nice big dwarven statue at the end there. But these are still open to interpretation. I am happy to receive ideas, as are you, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't see why not.
I think you are a bit more set in your way because you're trying to copy Farthander exactly, whereas I'm
Well, closely.
closely. Okay, sorry.
I'm not going to be that accurate.
Aye. So, whereas I'm kind of building it from my own mind, but mixing in ideas. So I'm a little more open to our suggestions. So, again, if you want to drop some comments below saying what you want to see in these Dwarven Fortresses, what you think is very Dwarven and we've missed, or what you've liked so far and you want more. Yeah, so drop it below. Let us know. So this is me just adding a few more detail to the front. I think we're almost at the end of the build here. I think I go back and add some more pattern to these towers as well. One thing you don't want in Minecraft is these flat surfaces. They look really horrendous and very boring. It's something that Shin constantly says. I realised I missed some glowstone and hadn't replaced these. So I go around quickly with this.
Patch up everything.
Yeah. I don't know how I missed that the first time. Should have been glaringly obvious. Check the corridors again. Put some glowstone up. Thank you. Don't know why I can't think of the word glowstone. And just have a general check around, yeah. So this is the panoramic views that we're using. So this is Emily's mountain.
It's not actually finished in this picture. After we had finished recording, I did some more touching up. I figured you guys didn't really want to watch me, breaking down small blocks. So, yeah, I've smoothed it over a bit, and, you see all those crosses and stuff. Yeah, I fixed those. But this is the general gist of things, and here we go up the valley and into the river. And there's the pathway a bit to the right and through the waterfall. And this is the main central area, really. So, yeah.
This is mine, so we're going to take a panoramic view round the mountain. You start with seeing the entrance there. I realise I did this probably a little slow.
Well, yeah, we had some issues because, of course, it was the first time we'd really done this properly. So mine was a bit fast and yours was a bit slow.
I remember why I did it. The problem is that it keeps the same speed throughout, and that I wanted it to pan round, and then it's going to dive through the corridors. But of course, when the walls are only inches away, it seems a lot faster. So I had to have it slow for that bit, even if it meant that going round the mountain was very slow.
Well, you could have just done two and then cut them together.
Yeah, but then it never quite works as well. But instead of just one smooth piece.
True.
But yeah, maybe for next time. Spider hanging out on top of the mountain. You can see how long these take to do, these panoramic views, the fact it's gone from day to night. And I set the time to 0 at the beginning of the panoramic view, so I'd have the maximum time during the day. But it kind of works out because it means that you guys get a shot of this at night. So here we go, we're diving down, we're going to head through the entrance. As I said, there's going to be a Dwarven statue at the end of there, but at the moment it just opens out into the huge cavern at the end. Yeah. Take a look at what we've done from the rear. Diving into one of the corridors. Heading through the corridor. Taking a look out of the iron bars. Glitching through the wall. You don't know how many times I tried to record this, trying to get this without going through the wall. And in the end, I think I left it.
Oh.
Enderman's coming to say hi. And we pan out for a final shot. So, that's it for now, guys. Thank you very much for watching. And we'll see you again very soon for the next episode. Goodbye.
Bye.